I've got all 4 of the brand new Attax 2024 booster tins, and in this video we're going to be hunting for some of those rare cards. We're going to be hunting for real autograph cards, black edge cards, 100 club cards and chrome shield cards. So join me as we hunt to see what we can get. Yes everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Tom, this is Wax Off Cards, and in today's video we've got all 4 of the Attax booster tins for the 2024 collection. And let's just get straight into this and hunt for some of these rare cards. But everyone, before we start, I've got to say, we've just hit 300 subscribers on the channel, which is absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for everyone for smashing that subscribe button. Truly is appreciated. You are all amazing. Let's get straight into this. So booster tin number 1 we're going to go into is the Entertainer's Showman. So we're seeing 1 pack of cards inside, and let's get straight into this, shall we? So here we go, we got some backwards cards as always here. So we'll try and flip around just the base and see what we've got. Okay, so let's go straight in. We've got on the front here the man of the match. There we go, starting that one off. And then we're seeing a vintage vibes, and we've got Michael Ballack on the vintage vibes here to kick things off here. Here we go, Rudiger on the 2023-24 winners card. We've got a Trophy Triumph, and it's Marcus Rashford on the Trophy Triumph. That's a nice card right there. And then, oh, some more backwards cards, fantastic. Let's go through some of this base, shall we? So we've got Victor. And then we've got Hanko. Galeno. We've got Jan Sommer. And then we've got Nicholas Sula. Then we've got Mo Salah. And then we're seeing Rafael Leao. And then we've got Ramiro. We've then got Coop Menieres. And then we're going to John Stones on the base, and let's just get through these. We've got Kostic, we've got Granit Xhaka, we've then got Lee, and then we're seeing Thomas Muller, Leonardo Trossard for Arsenal right there. We got Nicholas Jackson for the Chelsea, and then we've got Koundé, Brennan Johnson, and then we're moving into our tin exclusive cards. So we've got Leroy Sané on the Entertainers Limited Edition, and then Rodrigo, and then the Showman of Garnacho, and boom, we're heading into a 100 club card here, and we've got Virgil van Dijk on the 100 club. Brilliant, that's what we need for the collection, so we'll pop you straight on the back. And then we're going into some captain cards here, and we've got Callum McGregor, and then we are finishing off the pack with Martin Ødegaard and the Atalanta badge and De Jong. There we go, that finishes up the booster tin numero 1, and let's just crack straight into number 2, because why not? Okay, booster tin numero 2, and this one is the Entertainers Masters. So let's see what we can find inside this one, shall we? Okay, let's crack the packet open, and then let's get all of our base over to the front. Right, so we've got the Marco on the vintage vibes, and then David Alaba on the 2023 winners, vintage vibes of Buffon, so we're doubling up on the vintage vibes here. We've got man of the match, and then we're heading into another vintage vibes, and we've got Zola, 3 vintage vibes in 1 box. Okay, and then let's head into some of our base here. So we've got Goldson, and then we're seeing Barella, Marusic, and then we've got Justin, and then Schlotterbeck, Christian Pulisic, Harvey Elliott, and then we've got Vagnoman, Tielemans, Mendes, Danny Olmo, and then we're seeing Jackie Grealish, Diallo, then we've got Grimaldo, ter Stegen, Benteke, Joshua Kimmich, and then we've got Kiwior, Cole Palmer, and our tin exclusive limited editions in this one for the Entertainers is Kakanoglu, and then Kevin De Bruyne, and Heung-min Son. And then we're heading into a gold edge card, and it's Harry Kane on the gold edge edition. That is a nice looking card right there. There we go. And then we're heading into a heritage card, and we've got Kai Havertz on the heritage. That's a really nice looking card right there. Vintage Arsenal looking design. And finishing off, we've got the Bayer Leverkusen badge. Leverkusen. And finishing off, we've got Martinez there on the club Captain Areno. Boom, right, there we go. Let's just get straight into Megatin numero 3, and this time it is the Entertainers Heroes. Ooh, Heroes, right, let's see what we get in this one then. So, are we going to get Superman or the Hulk? Hulk Hogan? Probably not, because it's football cards. Anyway, moving on. So, let's spin you right round, baby, right round. Oh, copyright. Okay, right, so we're going into that player, and then we've got Ivan, and then Mario. You can say that one. We've then got the McCausland, Marcus Thuram on the base, and we've got Gimenez, Andy Robertson, and then we've got the Kyogo, Konsa. And then boom, let's head into the tin exclusives. We've got the Heroes Kobe Mainu on the limited edition. And then we've got Chiesa, who obviously now plays for Liverpool. And then we've got Harry Kane. And then more base, we've got the Ricardo Edison for Manchester City. Douglas Luiz. Kosunu. We then got Skriniar. Fernan Torres, Højbjerg, Eric Dyer, Declan Rice, Petrovic, and then some backwards Carderinis here. We've got vintage vibes of the Buffon, a man of the match, which I'm pretty sure we got both of those cards in the last tin, but there we go. And then we're moving into the 2023 winner on David Alaba, another double I think. And then we're seeing vintage vibes of Marco Materazzi, which is another double, and then we've got 100 club of Florian Wirtz, which I do believe I got that one already, so we'll pop you to the back. And then we're heading into Lee Schlager Feyenoord badge, and finishing off with the Davide Calabria and the Celtic Badgerini. Right, there we go. Let's move into the booster tin numero 4 and see what we can get. So we're going into the Entertainers Magicians. So, you know, are they going to magic a bunny out the hat? Or are they going to magic a carrot? Ugh, don't do that. Okay, so packet number 4. Let's crack you straight open. Here we go. So let's turn around the backwards cards and see what we can get. So I believe these are the base and you are something else. So we've got one of the tin exclusives here. I've done this in a really odd way, but tin exclusive, this one is Magicians on the Florian Wirtz. And then so many backwards cards, I don't know what I'm doing there. Tin exclusive Phil Foden, tin exclusive on the Vinny Jr. And then into our base. So we've got Mario Götze, Pavlovic, Inacio, Tagliafico, Pepe, Curtis Jones, Bakuma, Brandt, and then we got vintage vibes, and it's Fabian on the vintage vibes there. Captain card of James Travener, Paris Saint-Germain badge, and then we're moving into, what is this one? We're moving into a Black Edge edition, and that there is Erling Haaland on the Black Edge. That's a nice card right there. Those are quite rare, those ones. So Black Edge, Erling Haaland right there. That deserves a place right on the back. We got Trophy Triumph, and it's a double of the Marcus Rashford. We got a man of the match on the Schlotterbeck. Vintage vibes, R9 Ronaldo. And we've got Rodrigo on a 2023 winner. Man of the match on the Vermin. And then let's see what else we got in this pack. We'll flip you around, and we've got the Mike Magnan. We're then seeing the Palacios. And then we've got Ramos, Klosterman, Ruben Diaz, Chiesa, Pedri, Richarlison, and finishing off we've got Leroy Sané, and we've got Eddie Nketiah and Madueke. So there we go, that's what you can find from the all new Match Attax booster tins. So decide for yourself whether you would like to pick some of those up. The highlights from that, we got the 100 club of the Virgil van Dijk, and then we've got the Black Edge Edition Orini of the Erling Haaland, and then we've also got 100 club of Florian Wirtz. And there we go, that does it for that pack opening. I hope you did enjoy. If you are new around here, be sure to smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care for now. A Bosh.